Hey VC, this is Luke with Hot Wax and Cool Vinyl. Welcome back. Today's video is going to be a contest entry for Various Vinyls 50 Subs contest. Various Vinyls, a new channel that I discovered through Mr. Finglish at Bad English Rex. Great channel, a lot of really good content, and I was watching some of Mr. Finglish's videos and happened to see this contest entry that he made. So I kind of migrated over to the channel, checked it out, watched a few videos. Really, like I said, excellent channel. If you get a chance, check it out. It's called Various Vinyl, and his contest is also kind of interesting. It's live shows. So basically it's 5 albums of bands who you've seen in concert. And if you have, show the album of the tour. So that sounds really interesting to me, and so I decided to jump in. I figure by now, because he's got like a ton of entries, so I figured most of the Zeppelins, Stones, Floyds, etc., have been covered. So I wanted to do some non-common stuff, if you will. So let's start. The first one is the Styx Paradise. I saw Styx live doing the Paradise show at the Nassau Coliseum in the spring of 1981. It was a exceptionally, surprisingly great show. Not a good show, a great show. I like Paradise as the album. Grand Illusion remains my favorite from Styx. But what made it a great show was the choreography that they employed. It was a cross between rock concert and honestly Broadway show. They had the props. They had recreated the props to recreate the Paradise. The show opened up with the young, in a custodial outfit, pseudo mopping the stage floor at the Coliseum. And it just kind of, basically they played the album, and then when they were done playing the album, they did some of stuff from Grand Illusion. But it was really a great show. Next up, also from the spring of '81, REO Speedwagon's High Infidelity. Another great band, another great show from this band. REO High Infidelity is one of those albums that it's actually in my top 100 go-to or all-time albums, however we want to decipher them. It's just got so many great rock/pop hits. And it was realistically my first REO Speedwagon album that I bought, and still the highlight of my catalog for REO Speedwagon. I have some of their other stuff. It's not as, for me, REO is more of a pop rock band, so this is just one of those really, you hear it and you're kind of like, it's pleasant to the ear. It's just a really fun listen. And again, straight ahead, great show, great tour, spring of 1981. The Clash has Cut the Crap. I just did this, I guess it was last week actually, when I showed my Clash collection. So I won't spend too much time on this, but I saw these guys live. This unfortunately was after Mick Jones had left the band. And Mick and Topper both had left the band. So realistically, it was of the original members of the Clash, it was really just Paul and Joe. But I got the chance to see them in the Cut the Crap tour. They played Stony Brook University's gymnasium, and it was a great show because I saw them. It was like 50 feet from the stage because they were in a gym. I mean, Stony Brook is a D1 college, but still, it's still a gym. So it was just really great to see them. Fall of 1980, Queen at the Garden, the game tour. anybody ever seen Queen live, and I'm sure that there's going to be a couple of in the contest entries who know what a showman Freddie Mercury was, and actually the whole band. But I mean, he dragged them forward, and this was in their pseudo disco stage, but it was great. Actually, I'm trying to remember which part of Bohemian Rhapsody they had the show they had a sequence of the shows correlating to the concert that I saw in the fall for the game tour. Again, just a great show. Only disappointing thing was Bohemian Rhapsody during the orchestral piece, and it was disappointing only because the band left the stage and they allowed just the recording to take over. So that was a bit of a disappointment. But other than that, the show was just, spot on. So that was fall of '80, Queen's The Game Tour. And then lastly, this was just a year ago. My wife, for Christmas, bought me a couple of tickets to see Blue Oyster Cult here locally at one of a very small venue. Only holds a couple of hundred people, and those guys were fantastic. It was Blue Oyster Cult. They don't have a new album out, so it wasn't a tour album. So I got what I think is my coolest Blue Oyster Cult album, which is a white label promo of Godzilla. This is from '78. So these guys, for Blue Oyster Cult is still Blue Oyster Cult. They're a couple of years older than I am, so they're probably all in their early 60s at this point. Those who are left from the original band, and they still rock the hell out of a show. So it was really a great show. So that's my 5 from the 5 shows, or the 5 recent, or 5 concerts that I thought I'd highlight, which hopefully are a little bit different than a lot of the concerts that have been highlighted thus far. You do have a great channel. My congratulations to you and your subscriber total. I think last I saw, I glanced down, it was like in the 200s. So that's an indicator of just how great a channel you actually have. I look forward to seeing more of your videos. For now, hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you like the rest of the videos I've made, or a few of the others, please subscribe to my channel. I try to get one done at least once a week. Otherwise, have a great week. Hopefully it's warm where you are. It's a little chilly here on the east end of Long Island this week, but it is also November. Cheers all.